Joining me now is Ange Notta, who has become known as MAGA Hat Man after he was booted from a beachside Melbourne bar, Captain Baxter, for wearing a MAGA hat. Ange, there's been a development. You've been kicked out of another establishment owned by this group. Tell me what happened.
Unfortunately, so I was there on Sunday after a beach day with some friends, and we decided to just get some food downstairs, which is a cafe called Republica. I wasn't aware that it was under the same ownership as
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I found out Sunday night, so that's bad on my behalf. But so we thought we'd get some food.
So were you wearing your MAGA hat again?
No, I was wearing my LA Lakers hat. Yeah.
Oh, so was it the cap they objected to, or the fact that you've brought them some publicity that they haven't appreciated?
I believe it's the latter. So it had nothing to do with the hat this time. I was approached by a different venue manager and politely came over and said, I'm going to need you to leave this venue. And I asked why. Yeah. And he said, well, in protection of his staff, they felt threatened of me being there. So it was a big surprise to me, and again, offensive.
It is offensive. And they didn't even refund you. So they've got these QR codes at the table which you used to order. So you ordered, spent about $80.
That's right.
And they kicked you out before you got any food or drink.
Yeah, I was told I'd be refunded, but I haven't been refunded yet. But it's not really about the money. But
well, talk about adding insult to injury. I just cannot believe any venue would be so boneheaded, so foolish to alienate so many people. I mean, this is not some fringe position. This is the man who just achieved a victory in a landslide with a country that's our biggest ally. Tell me what you're going to do about this. There's been talk about you taking this to the Human Rights Commission and asserting your rights. Will you do that?
I've taken some advice about it, and I will be, because I haven't heard back from the venue. I was told that the venue was waiting on me to contact them, which I just don't believe. However, I have attempted to contact them twice and they haven't responded back to me. Initially, I just wanted some resolution between myself and the venue, and an explanation why I was asked to remove my hat, because as I said, many gentlemen were wearing hats in the venue at that time, so they don't have a no hat policy there. I have worn my MAGA hat at the same venue 4 times in a row with no issue, so it shouldn't have been a problem.
So obviously there was, I don't know, some sort of a snowflake, someone different behind the bar or somewhere in the vicinity of this restaurant that has objected on the 5th occasion that you've worn it. It seems bizarre to suddenly be so alarmed about a MAGA hat.
Yeah, possibly, because it's just something I'm confused about. If it was told the very first time I wore it, I probably just would have removed it and never brought it up again, although I've been wearing the hat for about 8 to 10 months. But it was the 5th time I was there in a row, and I wore the hat, and then it just got brought up to that I had to remove it, that it was inciting political violence. There was no one around me that was uncomfortable.
Oh, so if you support the leader of the free world, you are inciting political violence, according to the genius crew at Captain Baxter. That's a very interesting take. Just quickly, what do you say to those who say, oh, well, you're just an attention seeker, you're just doing this for attention?
Well, I'm not. Look, it has gotten a lot of attention. I can understand that why. It is something that gives people discussion to talk about. There's some interest in the story. Initially, it was just I was reaching out to the venue. I was drafting an email to the venue about my complaint, and then I realised, because of the way I was patronised when I said I'll take this further, I thought, well, this is just going to fall on deaf ears, so I'll take it one step further. And
I reckon you should take it to the Human Rights Commission. I think these bodies should be used to assert your rights. We see the left using them, so why not see Conservatives actually utilise these bodies we pay a great deal of money for? Ange, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you, Rita. Thanks for having me.